I'm Claire, and this is Top 5 Wednesday. Favorite things about Booktube. Top 5 Wednesday was created by Lainey at Ginger Reads Lainey, and I will put a link in the description box to the Goodreads group if you want to go and check that out. Now, this week's topic was kind of cool because normally we talk about books or about things in books, and I thought it was really interesting to kind of sit back and take a look at the medium of Booktube and think about something a little bit different this week. The first thing I want to talk about is the rhythm of making content for YouTube, how quick it can be to make a video. You may or may not know that I attempt to write books as well, and writing books is something that is a very long, drawn out process, which can be very discouraging because you don't really get to see a finished thing until you're very, very far along. It does take work to make videos, but I can make something in a day. So I really like that making videos is something where I can see a progression much quicker than in some of my other activities that I engage in, like finishing to write this damn novel. Number 2, the kind of scheduling and planning portion of having the channel. I really weirdly enjoy sitting down with a calendar and trying to place videos in various slots that make sense for them. Of course, the Top 5 Wednesdays will be on Wednesdays. Then you've got the kind of last few days of the month where you need a slot for your favorites, and then you've got the very beginning of the next month where you need a slot for your wrap-up. I also try really hard not to have 2 of the same type of videos right next to one another. So in my calendar, I color code everything, and I try not to have 2 of the same thing kind of too close to each other. I just really enjoyed this kind of working things out puzzle type of thinking. Those first 2 were more about how I relate to Booktube as someone who makes Booktube videos, but as someone who watches a lot of Booktube videos, my third favorite is the people of Booktube. I really enjoy watching so many different Booktubers who read different things, have different opinions about things, who are really, really smart as well. I really enjoy that we've got this conversation almost going on between the people of Booktube when we're kind of reviewing the same book, or when we are giving each other tags and things like that to do with all those awesome people on Booktube that I watch. It's guaranteed that at some point someone is going to bring up something that I have absolutely never thought about, that they have thought about in great detail, and they are going to have a point of view that is really, really interesting. And I really like to think about new cool things, or to think about something that I already know but in a different way. This is kind of why I read mostly speculative fiction, which brings me on to my next favorite thing about Booktube. At number 4, we've got Booktube SFF. When I first started watching YouTube a bit more regularly, I didn't really know that people were making book videos. And when I found out about the book videos, I only found the YA book videos for the longest time. And I read YA, I enjoy it, but it's not my primary genre. So for a little while after I decided to take the plunge and make a channel, I thought my channel was going to be like a little bit weird and separate, because I wasn't aware of anybody actually making Booktube videos specifically about science fiction and fantasy. And when I found out that there was this subsection of Booktube making videos about all the science fiction and fantasy books that they were reading, I was just like, this is amazing. I still watch a lot of the YA Booktubers that I first started watching, but there is something very, very special to me about watching people talking about science fiction and fantasy books on Booktube, where they'll make a video and they'll reference something that they read when they were kids, and that'll be exactly what I was reading at the same time. There is like a commonality to some of the classics that we have that are just different from the classic of the literary or the YA genre. And so even as I'm completely in awe of some of these super smart people of like general Booktube, I especially excited whenever I see a video pop up on my subscription feed that's from a booktuber that focuses on sci-fi and fantasy. And finally, at number 5, I want to talk about the attitude to books that we have in Booktube and also on book blogs, and the attitude to book reviewing and that kind of thing. I just really love the fact that Booktube and book blogs are just completely fueled by bookish love and the enthusiasm that we all have for books. We're all taking a lot of time out of our days to make videos or write reviews, and we clearly do it because we all adore books. And that means that on the bookish internet you get book reviews and book recommendations and book discussions that are, I think, more in-depth and more interesting than the kind of thing that you can find in, say, a newspaper or a magazine. I have seen amazing critique on Booktube. Just in general, amazing content and very positive, and something that seems a lot more genuine to me because it comes from people that are just like me. This was a lot less structured than my normal Top 5 Wednesday, and I'm sorry about that. However, it was Top 5 Wednesday, favorite things about Booktube, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you'd like to see more from me, you can check out the sidebar right here for more Top 5 Wednesdays. If you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button for more videos from me every week. I've been Claire, thanks so much for watching, and see you soon.